Mike, what's it like to try and close out a game or hold on to a lead and close out a game against that team?
Well, the better the team, the harder it is, obviously, and they're the best. So it's hard, and you make one little mistake, and they're shooting threes and making it quick, and Draymond is being aggressive as heck going to the rim. So, yeah, they're great.
Coach, in the last series against Utah, you all held them under 30% shooting from the three-point line, and now tonight you held them under 24%. How impressed are you with your defense?
Good. I mean, we've been playing good for like 3 months now, so it doesn't surprise me. And now a lot of that is, I think, a lot of negative vibes coming in. Some we're putting, we're begging not to go in, so they got to also overcome that one. Because I'm groveling over there trying not to get a three to go in. But, give our guys credit and playing hard, and when you do, good things happen.
Not unusual for you guys, but what led to having so many open looks from threes for three and a half? Yeah, for about 3.5 quarters, and then what changed down the stretch?
Well, just James was creating and trying to get to the rim or, hitting the roller, and we kicked it out, and we did, it was good. Toward the end, probably they did a good job. Everybody was tired, so then it's not quite as easy. But we did get a lot of good looks and, made our share of them. PJ was huge again, even on, not even, but on the offensive end, he was really huge and came off the big rebound again and just battling. And, Durant was super, but, PJ battles. And he got a little foul trouble, but other than that, he was super again.
Mike, over here. Dan Wick with the Los Angeles Times. What's going through your mind when Durant gets that look with like 8
You
seconds?
probably don't want to know. It's not pretty. And Steph too. It's not pretty. Both of them. Just part of the game. I mean, it's just the way it is. Long rebounds are the most dangerous things because guys are trying to go back and get them, so you lose sight of your men. And they were open, and now they hit a bunch to get where they got. So probably the law of averages caught up a little bit, but they are very capable of hitting that. And obviously, that's a tough moment.
Mike, what made you decide to play small as much as you did tonight?
I just think we guard better in the sense of we do a lot of switching. So, you would think that you go big because you want rebounding, but most of the time our perimeter's our bigs run the perimeter, so they don't get the rebound anyway. Shumpert and Austin have been playing well, especially defensively, and they can knock down a shot or two. That opens the court up for James, that he can get to the rim and not have a 7-footer or Draymond, excuse me, Draymond right at the rim. Spread them out and let James just go crazy. And it worked. It was really good last game. We didn't use it all the time, but they got their Hampton 5 and we got our, South Beach 5, I guess. I don't know, someplace over there.
Mike, that said, when the starters for the Rockets matched up with the starters for the Warriors, you guys outscored them by maybe around double-digit points. What would it take for you to consider basically having Capella stay in for the crunch time? Based on the idea that, again, the starters outscored their starters, the lineup was at the end.
That's a sample of one game. That's not a big mathematical sample that you would choose from, and especially when their starters outscored our guys for 3 games in a row. So, yeah, I get it, but it just made sense that they're going, the way they could get back in the game was a lot of threes, and when you have bigs out there, they can measure it up, or we don't switch quite well. Now, it didn't work out, and you're right, they hit them anyway, but I just think it's the right thing to do. Could be wrong. We'll figure it out, if not.
Mike, you guys talk a lot about, making the hustle plays, those tough plays, the gritty plays. Chris has, the big rebound at the end. PJ was really
Chris
good.
had a big, not a strip, but come up from behind Draymond and knocked it free. And I think we got a layup out of it. That was huge. Chris hits a big 3. That was huge. So, yeah, but that's why he's Chris Paul. It'd be John Smith or something. No offense to John Smith out there, but it'd be another name. That's what CP does.
Well, those little things, is is that something you have to talk about with the guys? I mean,
You
could-
can't,
you
you
could
can't
just see
talk.
it
You know
elevate.
what, if you could talk and teach it and tell them, everybody do it. That's what makes you a little special from anybody else, because he has the presence and the smarts and just the tenacity to do that. And we have a couple guys that can do that.
Any other questions? Mark?
Mike, could you just kind of give us an overview of where you look at the series now? I know both teams did what they're supposed to do. It's 2-2. How do you look at things now going back up there?
Like everybody else, it's two out of three, and we know that on their court they're tough, but sorry. I don't know if you believe in momentum. I don't even know if there's such a thing, but we feel good about where we are. Not great. We know it's going to be a heck of a game on Wednesday. Try not to choke. But I mean, this is the best we could ask for. They go up 2. We won our 2. Now it's 2 out of 3, and got to steal 1 on the road.
You mentioned momentum. Do you feel you have that momentum now?
I don't even know if there's such thing as momentum. And I don't know. I have to look up in the dictionary and see what that means, because I'm sure they're not down. We did what we were supposed to do. They did what they did. So we're thinking, yeah, we won 2, we can go up and win. They're thinking, hey, we just got to win in the home court. So, it goes both ways. So we'll just have to play it and see what happens.
Austin Rivers didn't play in the first game. He seems to have become extremely valuable piece for you guys last 3 games. What has he meant to you guys in the series?
Just his toughness. And again, what was he? 2 for 5 from threes. He made some big shots, especially in the first half. He got us going kind of and got us the lead. Playing a lot of guys. He never gets tired, never wants to come out. And he's a competitor. And those are guys that you win with.
Mike, you left. It was less than a week ago you guys left Oakland. You were 2-0 down. James had been beaten up, was bleeding from the eye. Must feel very, very different now.
Yeah, again, I don't think it should be much of a surprise. And I know everybody has to, do their talk radios. And when you're down 2-0, obviously, then it's all them, and that's rightly so. Our guys just held in there, and it kind of turns, and we'll see Wednesday. And we got a lot of people with a lot of minutes on their legs, them, us. And we see who can fight through the fatigue and come up with big plays.
Thank you.
Everybody good? You good, Brian? All right.